is going to be a quick and dirty review of the Winter Offensive Bonus Pack 17. It's not going to be a major review effort because this Winter Offensive Bonus Pack 17 doesn't really deserve a major one. But the first thing we'll say is this is a nice piece of artwork they have on the front here. I do like this. I like the propaganda posters or advertisements on the cafe. Not sure what that is. Very interesting, though. And then these guys are set up to shoot. The main thing, of course, of getting the Winter Offensive Bonus Pack is getting a board. And here's another sort of Korean War-ish board. They have put in, I guess what I would call zoom in on that, the new style of orchards, which is a little annoying because that means all my old boards have the old crappy circular orchard look. This is much nicer, but you know what? I'm not going to buy all those boards to get that effect in. Also, I'd have to say the grain fields look a little bit more realistic. It's too bad we had to wait till board 99 to get this. I don't know, maybe it was implemented in some earlier board. All right, but anyway, so coming back up. So here's the usual issue with these Winter Offensive things, and I'll be probably blurring out some of this stuff so you can't see it. But the usual issue is the amount of squads. I have a rule of thumb that if you don't have at least 10 squads, you got too much luck factor due to snipers taking out a key position in your line. This first scenario, 2 kinds of people. Now, kudos, of course, to Pete Schelling for coming up with these scenarios. I'm sure there was a lot of work put into them. I don't mean to criticize that, but you know, if you're going to play a scenario and these are supposed to be tournament scenarios, you need a good amount of infantry to absorb losses. The other thing is I really wouldn't want to play a tournament scenario where I'm sitting around in trenches and bunkers all the time. This is really too easy to defeat. Why? Because you can't move laterally, but the allies with their squads, 6, 8 squads, they can put a central fire group, and then depending on which area gets knocked out, which bunker, move their reinforcements through that hole. It's not hard to win this kind of scenario as the Americans with this kind of firepower. So those of you who won as the Americans and the balance is 5-1 or 7-1 or something like that on the ROAR and ASL Scenario Archive, congratulations, but you haven't accomplished much other than that you know how to do something like take out bunkers by positioning your units in the right place. So this might be interesting as a solitaire scenario, but I wouldn't like it as a tournament scenario. Just not enough squads in it. Then you go to the next one. All that glitters. I think this has a similar won-loss ratio for somebody. It's maybe a little more balanced. Because you do have at least maybe enough squads. Japanese have 2, 4. They have 10 squads plus crews. That's 12. So this one would meet my criteria for that. What board does it use? 99 and 11. Okay. So this uses the new board. This is a scenario, one of the few scenarios I'd probably play here. Okay. We got one more on the other side here. Conference approved. Again, look at the squad numbers. 2, 4, plus 8. So there's 12 on the red Chinese side and 6 Marines and 6 Marines. So again, barely meeting the criteria for a scenario, but I think this one's again going to be balanced against the Chinese. I'm not sure. Anyway, not enthralled with the scenarios, but I'm always happy to get a new board. So definitely you want to buy this. Oops, sorry for that. To get the new board. That's all I have to say. And have fun playing ASL and go out there and kick some ass. Here you go.